Welcome to another webisode of Hollywood Willie Web Raps. On today's show, we're going to talk about what equipment you will need to get started on your shoot. Perhaps the most important thing you need to take out into the field is your camera. There are many different kinds of cameras, but you should try to get one with the following features. Mini DV is a tape format. DV stands for digital video. These are pretty common and affordable cameras. A mini DV tape fits into the palm of your hand and costs about $5 or so. A microphone input. The problem with the microphone on the camera is that it works great for making home videos and not so great for making movies. Bad audio can ruin your film. You can't get close enough to the action, and usually your actors or subjects will sound like they are a million miles away. Make sure your camera has some kind of microphone input. Firewire. Make sure your camera has a firewire port so you can plug it into your computer. This is the only way you will be able to get your footage off of the tapes and onto your computer for editing. If you can swing it, try to get a 3-chip camera, also called 3CCD. They always cost a little more, but the image quality is superior to their little brother camera, the 1-chip camera. Let me tell you why. A 3-chip camera has 1 chip for each of the primary light colors, red, green, and blue. A 3-chip camera divides the light into these 3 colors with 1 chip for each color. This helps the camera get a more accurate looking image, which is another way of saying your film will look more real and therefore more professional. A 1-chip camera has 1 chip to do the work for all 3 colors. While it will still work fine, you will notice that the image is not quite as sharp or realistic looking. You can sometimes test these 2 types of cameras side by side to see the difference. Remember, you will have to do more than look at the image through the flip screen. You will have to record a scene with each camera and watch them both on a television monitor. Next up, the second most important tool you will carry into the field, the tripod. Probably the #1 mistake inexperienced filmmakers make is not using one of these. You want your movie to look professional. Try looking at some of your favorite movies. How do they look? Turn the sound down on your television and just watch the picture. All of the images are very well composed and very steady. While the camera occasionally moves, it almost always moves incredibly gracefully. This is thanks to the tripod. The tripod will help you make smooth moves with your camera. It will also keep your arms from getting tired from holding the camera. When your arms get tired, they start to shake. Maybe just a little at first, but it's noticeable on the screen. If your camera is pretty lightweight, and there is a good chance that it is, your tripod will provide it with the weight necessary to keep it stable and steady. Having rock-solid shots is important to the success of your film. Next time on Hollywood Willie Web Raps, tips to getting good sound.